I don't know what's going on, but the stream just went off. And I've been trying to get it back ever since. So I don't know if anyone is still around, but yeah, this is just annoying. Oh well. Normally when this happens, I mean, oh well. So I guess I'll finish answering the question, but that's fine. It's life. Oh, I just messed up. Hmm. I'm struggling here. Blocking just leads me into trouble. And I don't want to deactivate my pieces anymore. That's the issue there. I think I'm making a bit of progress. A little bit too slow there for me. I don't know if this is correct. Oh. No time to be thinking like I'm winning now, so that's why my opponent is finding it difficult to make a move. Nice. Oh, that was actually a very lucky game, because I put myself in a very bad position. I don't think my opponent played it well. So my plan, which I did not really consider, I should have looked at my back rank before considering that plan. Like, I shouldn't have played this. This move is as a result of the plan I was considering. So in this position, I could have actually gone like here first. If my opponent castles, so be it. I may have to play my rook here or something. But my plan, let's just go to analysis board, was basically to go let me show you the plan before I got there. So the point was to go this way. Let's see my opponent castles here. Then I would go then I would go this way, attacking this guy and something like, then I can get this activity or something like, no, actually, yeah. So the point was one of that, but if I do this, my opponent has this move, and secondly, my plan doesn't really work because I want to do this, but if I play this, my opponent goes forward, and what do you notice when the pawn is pushed forward? You notice the alignment issue here. So that's basically what I noticed. So I was like, okay, so now I'll go this way. If my opponent castles, then I'm simply going to come in this way. That was the whole ideology, right? That was the whole ideology, because now I have this. Of course, it's not like my opponent cannot do anything about this. He definitely can. I even think there are better ways of solving it than this, or whatever. So that's what I was thinking. It wasn't until he played the king there and I played this that I realized, wait, I'm having back rank issues. So now I have to play a defensive role. Now going this way, I wasn't so sure about. Maybe that was the most clean move, but I kind of wanted to keep the possibility of my knight coming in this way, which is why I just moved the rook back. And now you can get it. If he comes in here, I can come in this way. If he takes, I take. If the rook comes in again, I have this move. And because of this pawn, my opponent and some other stuff, my opponent cannot make the crucial moves that will threaten my position. That's what I was looking at over there. So since he gave me this move, normally this move would be scary, but since he gave me this move, I just used it to develop. And now I don't really have back rank issues. I still have them, but they are not so prominent here. He plays this move, I go for check, he comes in here, and I play this move. At first I didn't want to make this move because I was like, the bishop is problematic, but I'm like, now if he takes, knight takes, the bishop is not coming in there, and even if anything at all, the bishop cannot step here, so I'm fine regardless. Bishop comes in here too, is met with this, so like no matter what my opponent does, I felt okay. So takes, and I can still play pawn push. So this I'm not afraid of. Here I'm also not afraid of. So now I continue developing. Maybe developing the knight where I develop it may not be that fine, but yeah. So here, pawn push. Now the bishop is cut off completely, and you can see that I have some activity here. So that he comes in here, I come in this way, threatening to take this. He moves the rook. He brings the king in. Yeah, king up. I realized. I felt like he could defend here, but I don't remember how. So you can see that my opponent had some problems here, which is why I kind of kept the rook there. But at some point I was like, nah, there's no point in keeping the rook there. And I go 2 pawns up. And we're now trying to develop the position. Maybe I didn't do a good job here, but I mean, time was the reason. Here, I don't even know why I did what I did. Just here is fine. Maybe I was worried about this move, maybe. Because then I lose the pawn. Actually, it's not good for my opponent. It's not good for him. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of like what I was thinking about in that position. So tired. Will we get my line? I feel like he's going. Okay. This is unorthodox. Let's say my opponent plans to do. He is going for that plan. Very interesting. It's a very risky move. I don't think it works. Yeah, I don't think it works. Oh, I kind of blacked out on that move. Yeah, it's just lost, yeah. I blanked out. I forgot that he had that. Like, I knew it was something I had to deal with now, and I blanked out on it. That's what I'm trying to say. GG's. I think I've gotten 3 whites. I don't know. I've played a lot of games as white so far. Sorry. Mm. Yo, what's up? Let's go this way first. I think that's the most likely move to play here. Wow. I just lose here. I felt I had something, but then I messed up somewhere. Still in a bad position. Will you lose the queen? You will, okay. Well, it's not a bad move by him at all. It's not a bad move by my opponent at all. This should be winning for black, but he would have to think a lot. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, that's bad. I didn't see that for sure. Oh, I think nobody can see that it's this. Yeah, this is why I like this one. Yeah, so nobody's seeing that. They can send the challenge. Let's go. Mm. confused about that move. I must have missed something. I don't understand what was going on there. Whoa, that doesn't work. Oh, what am I doing? Hmm. I can actually play this move. I wanted to play this, but you realize after queen takes and some other lines, it just doesn't work out. Does that put me in a very bad spot? I don't know. Kind of locked in. Normally I wouldn't do that, but it feels like that's winning. Yeah. Oh, that was actually interesting. Normally you wouldn't want to give your opponent so much activity, but it just feels like he can't do anything. I could have even slow played it, but this just like wins. Reacting Chemical, how you doing? Welcome. That was just funny. I think I lost rating points so far. Oof. Oh, I had coffee here and I forgot about it totally. Oh, somebody sent a challenge. Okay. Alexis. Okay. Yeah, just send you can use the command !lead chess and then send your challenge. They are hiding me because I played the London. Ah, well. Okay, my opponent knows me, so. Shaki, how you doing? I mean, it's their loss. I'm teaching people to play the best opening in the world. If they don't want to make me seen, it's their loss. Imagine an opening that wins everybody, all the games they play, and the person who is advocating for that opening is on your platform, and you say you don't want to let his stream be seen. I mean, that's to your own website's detriment, right? Zain Shah, yeah, welcome back. Sorry, I've been disconnecting for some reason, but did I answer your question fully, or was I midway into answering the question? I don't remember. If I didn't finish, if you can remind me where I got up to, I might be able to remember. So Shaki is their loss. I am not. Kind of what I was expecting, to be honest. It's good for me though. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, give him the pawn. Actually, I did not think about that. Okay, I've thrown away the position, unfortunately. How do I get back? I've thrown away the position. I was actually in a good position. I've thrown it away. Let's take once. I've thrown away the position. And I'm not joking when I say that. I'm losing the knight either ways, so this is just to try and get me some way out. Yeah, he's selling bots. I mean, just don't mind those things when you see them. If you want to start streaming, don't mind those guys. They'll just destroy your channel. Okay, that limits the scope of his queen. I've messed, like, I'm literally the one losing this position. I'm not going to like mess it up and like mince my words there. I'm completely 100% losing this position. It's like those tricks that streamers normally use and they're like, oh, I'm losing. No, I'm literally losing. I completely blanked out on my opponent's like options. And that's like seriously gonna cost me the game. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy existed. Yeah, true. Yeah, but I was losing regardless, so it's not like it comes as a shock that much. Pawn push maybe would have helped there, but it's amazing how Fox. Sorry, it's amazing how absolute pins don't work. You know, the claim is that the king can't move because of the attack. It's like, yeah, when I had a good position and I completely blanked out. Not like I blanked out, but like I failed to consider like what my opponent was doing there, and that's like part of life. When I play against beginners, they'll just take because like they don't really understand what's going on. Mostly they take, they pin, they don't understand what's going on, so they make those moves, and it costs them the position. That's an interesting move. It's not bad for a beginner. Let's just make this protection move. Is that the word? Most likely going to play pawn push. Maybe takes might be the best move here. Who knows? That makes sense. What, are you asking why I played a3, or are you saying a3 is not a good move? Sorry, are you asking why I played a3, or like why do you type the a3 like that? Oh really? Why would you play that? Both. I'm looking at a position where he could have played c, and if my queen moves away, now the bishop can come in to do check, and I lose my ability to castle. That's the main thing I considered. There was a funny line like that he could play there. Yeah, this here. I don't know if that would be bad for me, but I noticed that if I played, for example, here, he could go this way, I come back, and then there's check. I can just go back, but I don't know. Wait, sorry, the queen is moving to the wrong square. Sorry, here. Then check. You can't come back, but then there's this. And I feel like he's getting too much pressure, too much initiative on me. Granted, I may just be fine with like rook here or something, but that's how the mind works sometimes. Queen a4. I mean, queen a4 is fine, but maybe you put yourself in a pin. Your opponent can eventually lock the position, right? It's not forced. No, I agree. It's not forced, but free knight where? Wait. Queen a4. Oh yeah. Bishop back, it doesn't work. Yeah, that's true. Then possibly it's just queen here. But then you check and then you win there. Okay, queen a4 seems strong. Let me see if there's something that I'm missing here. Yeah, queen a4 is just strong. Yeah, queen a4 is the best move here. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't considering. I was too focused on this idea. It's one of my problems in chess. I get too hyper focused on one thing, and that's what messed me up. Yeah, it is the original idea of the position, but I'm like, yeah, like I said, that's where my issue normally comes in. I often, sometimes when I'm winning, I often get hyper focused on what my opponent is doing, and that's when I start making mistakes, because I'm like, I'm winning. If I don't make sure that I'm safe, he's just going to do some crazy attack, and then I'm going to start losing. It's a very bad mentality I have when I'm winning a game. When I'm winning a game, I become more defensive, which is the funny part. Of course, when you say this, it's not every single time. There are times I'm attacking, I'm just attacking. But there are times I'm attacking and it's like, I'm winning, but I'm afraid my opponent can do something. And I hyper focus on that idea and then I start losing. It's part of it. So yeah, that's how it goes. And oftentimes I recommend bad moves from my opponents when I'm playing. So if you are looking forward to me saying good ideas, like sometimes you don't know who is watching your stream, right? So oftentimes when I'm playing against viewers, I'm like, you know what? Let's just recommend bad moves and see what they do. Yeah, Shaki, I completely understand that. It's a bad mindset I'm still working on. My opponent doesn't look like he's going to castle, so we'll have to. Oh, I shouldn't have closed the center. He doesn't look like he's planning on castling in any way, shape, or form. So I have to create problems for his center. So let's soften up his position some way, somehow, and then we go from there. Very nice. Let's go this way. I know it's bad. He's going to win the pawn. Fully understand that. But I'm trying to mess up my opponent some way, somehow. If it's possible. Okay, I was expecting that he'd play with the knight there, but he didn't. I'm kind of happy to see that. The ideal is to, if I play takes, he's gonna like force a trade. Okay, it doesn't work, so let's not rush it. I attack the queen, he goes for a queen trade. I think I can accept that queen trade, to be frank. I'm down 2 pawns, but I think I can accept that queen trade. I could be deluding myself for sure. Because being down 2 pawns is significant, right? If it was like I was down just a single pawn, maybe you can make a case for that. Okay, now we are just down a single pawn. Are we going to draw this, bro? Why am I missing simple moves? It just doesn't make any sense. Simple moves that win me the game and I miss them all. Yeah, no, I can't. I have to take, which is very stupidly sad. Like I should have been fully aware of it, played something else. I could have played this knight move a long time ago, but go and check me. That's a bold move. He's like, bro, get greedy. Is that a draw now? Hopefully it is. I think it's a draw now. Unless he plays something I did not expect. If I go here, you can check me. Let's go this way. Oh, my king is not in the prime position. Completely missed that. That's a very strong opponent there. They quickly notice all the issues you have. I don't know if this is correct. I, for some reason, think this is drawable, but my time is going to make me lose this, so yeah. Going to bring the rook in, okay. We are back to the same position. So that was a bad move. He knows I can't figure out the position in time. Yeah. Does he have mate though? At some point he did. At some point he did. At some point he did. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's actually true. Yeah, what the guy was saying is I did not notice that my stream was not showing here. That's interesting. Then how did you guys find the stream? That's crazy. Why is Leisha's not in my title? That's crazy. Oh well. Thank you guys so much for being around. I'll see you on Monday.